Hello my good friends and welcome to episode 114 of One Credit Classics. This week we are on the Megadrive. It's emotional, this one. It feels like I'm putting a big nail in the coffin of franchise. It's become a massive part of One Credit Classics. It's not to say I won't do it again, but I can't see anything I've got left to do on it. But anyhow, before we put said nail in said coffin, it is time to thank some of you great people who've supported us on Patreon. Thank you very much to... big list. Justin Timbuk Gamer, Chris Lewis, Prince Watercrest, Brad Wharton, Striker Caden, JT Arkey, Calvin Cusack, Simon Nelson, Michael Croker, Alex Cassidy, Aaron Chatfield, Talon Scave, James Capper, Stephen Griffiths, Mike Gammon, Chris Dabnor, Rob Clayton, David McNamara, Robert Farley, Nicholas O'Neill, and Craig Jarrett. I nearly messed that up there. Thank you very much. Thanks to everyone on Patreon. $2 a month, was that $1.50-ish? Who knows at the time recording, do you know what I mean? We could have... God almighty. Don't make this one Brexit classics. Well, there's no such thing as a classic Brexit, it's terrible. But yeah, so yeah, it's about $1.50 at the moment. So you get a bonus video every week, free stuff in the post, and enter into exclusive competitions. There's tiered system, so you pay more, you get more stuff, well, mugs and mouse mats and all kinds of good stuff like that. This season's multi-part long play is Super Mario Kart. If you want to do one-off donations rather than Patreon, paypal.me. The link is at the bottom and it's paypal.me/OneCreditClassics. Chuck a bit of cash if you want to. All money going towards my new gaming PC, which I'm going to be buying in the next couple of weeks. It's very exciting time. And also check out our Amazon affiliate scheme. There's a link in the description box. If you shop on Amazon, then use that link when you do, and we'll get a percentage every time you do. And it won't cost you anything extra, so save that link and get shopping. What I think I'm going to do with the affiliate money is I think I'm going to buy one of those Capcom arcade stick things, you know, like the home arcade things. I'll use a bit of the Patreon money and a bit of the affiliate money, I think, because they look so sick in terms of, like, I quite fancy reviewing one of them, and I don't know, I'm quite intrigued by them, to be honest. And also, I think they'll be quite collectible, so there's a lot of bonuses, really. And I can play Ghouls N Ghosts on the big telly. That's like the most 1985 thing I think I've ever said. But one final thing before we go into all that. Get yourself on lostarcade.co.uk, follow the link at the bottom, and if you do, then you'll automatically get 10% off, because there is a discount code, which is OneCredit10, all capitals, ONECRDIT10, and you'll get 10% off. T-shirts, apparel, gifts for fans of classic movies, TV shows, and obviously video games. Yeah, they're a cool bunch of people. So yeah, check those good people out. If you click on the link in the description box, it'll take you straight there and put you the code in automatically, so that's pretty cool. Right then, housekeeping over, my friends. Oh, writing. Once again, I would direct you to the Kane and Rinse podcast on the subject of Ghouls N Ghosts. This, for me, is the only version that I've got any motivation, or I've had any motivation recently to try and get a clear that I haven't got a clear on. I've got loads of motivation to play the arcade version because I love it, do you know what I mean? And just because it's just amazing, right? But there isn't another version that isn't just another version of the arcade one, if that makes sense. Like people say about the Sharp X8600, do you know what I mean? Or a few other versions that are kind of arcadey perfect kind of versions that don't do a lot kind of differently. Whereas the version that we're going to have a look at today, the Megadrive version, is from that glorious era when anything that looked like an arcade was deemed as arcade perfect, even though it really isn't. But there's such a cool kind of character about it, and I like the fact that I've done the Master System version of this, the Mega Drive version of this, every arcade permutation you could imagine, and the SNES one as well. Do you know what I mean? It kind of feels like, and Ghosts and Goblins as well, obviously. Jesus, we've done quite a lot, haven't we? But it feels like we've got such a wide kind of permeation of takes kind of on this that yeah, like this feels like the final piece of the puzzle. It's not. I'll never stop playing this game, but it's probably the last kind of video I'll do, kind of it really. So it'll be cool to get a good kind of clue like this. What I might do in future is next time I go arcade club, I might try and stream me kind of trying to beat the arcade version again, because that was fucking incredible. But yeah, what we're gonna do is what I generally do most evenings, which is try and rescue my darling Prin Prin from the forces of evil, via only a suit of armor, a pair of underpants, and a psycho cannon. Let's go, shall we? Right, let's get this done, shall we? So I need to go options, okay, professional, right, and then we'll go from here. We're going to do one player. I mean, what do I put myself through this for? I don't know the difference between, fucking hell, that was close, professional and practice, in terms of, obviously it's going to be more difficult, but I don't know if there's like, do you know, like some games you get like a practice mode that's got like less levels, like, I think if you remember way back when we did what did we do, Super Released on the SNES, there's like a practice mode on that, excuse me, that's got I want to say it's got like, it's got 4 levels or something. Short game, I think it's called. Come on. Oh. What you found here, right, is somebody sent me a tweet the other day. I think it was my good friend Leon from Kane and with a thing about because I've really struggled with this version, and I'm at my kind of gaming peak with Ghouls N Ghosts, really. I don't think I've ever been as good at Ghouls N Ghosts as I am at the moment. But he sent me a tweet, and it had like the same 3 kind of instances of Arthur getting hit by a fireball, and like the Megadrive one, you got hit loads earlier, and like everyone was like, oh, hitboxes. But then there was a tweet in the comments to say it was more to do about the hitboxes, the fireballs being bigger on this version. But I don't know. But whatever it is, for me, it's a lot easier to get hit on this. An awful lot easier. And a lot of the projectiles are smaller as well, which doesn't make a great deal of sense. Was a nice catch. Oh. Alright, let's go. Oh, banger. This is hard, because you just got such irregular patterns of the shells. Do you know what I mean? You just can't fuck about with it. These are still the same though, like the jump pattern's still the same. I do this shit in my sleep now, honestly. Really could, like these jumps. Just fucking... so many times. Walk off there so you spawn the armor a bit quicker. So you can see, like, there's obvious graphical differences. It's not arcade perfect, but it's a very good port in the same way that Golden Axe is. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those ones, like, it's a very good, like, 75% port, and that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that it's like not a good port, because it isn't. Do you know what I mean? I'm not thinking that there's a quarter of the game missing either, because the whole thing's in it. But there's obvious differences in terms of music and bits of animation, and, do you know what I mean? And just graphical kind of smoothness and all kinds of stuff. But it was to be expected. Do you know what I mean? You're talking about like a home console over a, do you know what I mean, a specifically programmed like arcade machine with really, really kind of a developmental team and software. But like 75% arcade port is way better than anything else would have done. And don't get me wrong, like, unless you count, like you say, the Sharp one or do you know what I mean, or kind of other ports that are kind of came out a lot later, basically, or were on much powerful hardware. This is, for me, is the best translation of this that was available at a kind of, do you know what I mean, a kind of suitable, or kind of not suitable, but do you know what I mean? Because I mean, I don't know, like, especially then, because it was like, because now you're at that point where if I wanted to play like a game from 20 years ago, it wouldn't really bother me if it had come out 20 years ago. Do you know what I mean? Oh fuck off, because I wouldn't have to buy anything for it. Do you know what I mean? I could just get hold of some software, get hold of the ROM, and I could just play it. Do you know what I mean? Like, everything feels like the same in terms of playing stuff when I kind of sit kind of down here. It's cool, and that's the whole reason why I love doing this channel, to be honest with you. But like then, do you know Do you know what I mean? If I wanted to get, if it's like the largely before the availability of widespread internet, and I wanted to get hold of a game to play, like, I'm not going to do it really, because like I'd have to buy the system, but do you know what I mean? All that stuff. And therein lies the thing with this. Like, you talk, like back then, like you talk about ports being relevant largely during the shelf life and availability of the console and the hardware. Do you know what I mean? And this is a very, very good port, which was around about the time that the machine was still doing the rounds in arcades. And it's, like I say, it's a fantastic piece of work. Right. Let's get this big one-eyed dickhead out of the way, shall we? Just as annoying on this version. Do rate the discus for this, though. Right, where's he going? Is he going to go straight up here, or is he going to go around the left? No, the left. So we got him here. A couple more, maybe. There we are. Solid. Right, let's get the... spawn that chest. Try and get the what's it. Another thing as well is like stuff spawns really quickly on here. Yeah, if any of you people know, like I legitimately don't know what the difference between professional mode and practice mode is. If you like, if you know yourself, you played it, then let us know, or if you've just fucking looked it up. Do you know what I mean? Shit's interesting. There we are. Right. Just get it gone. Shit. It's alright. Right. What? Oh, I didn't know that. God almighty. Ah, don't make me play. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't make me continually learn stuff about this game as I play it through. It's a nightmare, isn't it? That's never... I can't remember that happening before. Jesus. This is what sets my head off. And the next thing you know, do you know what I mean? We're like, well, welcome back to, do you know what I mean? One Credit Classics. This week, Daimakai Mora on the Megadrive. One credit clear. You laugh, I have been playing that a bit. It's quite a bit harder. It is fun though. Right, let me just block this dickhead off. Oh, come on, underneath. What an absolute swat. Come on. Nice. Could do with a decent weapon here. By that I mean I could do with a knife, to be honest with you. Come on. Solid. Right, spawn these couple. Shit. It's alright. Fucking hell. Oh, of course it is. Fucking conjurer. Right, downwards to the icy descent. Shouts to my boy Mikhail. He's got a fucking savage icy descent game. He really has. Same thing on here, just keep moving. Oh, touch. Come on. Fuck. Did well there. And what I did there to stop and go back at that is not the way that you should do it and the way that Mikhail does it, in terms of you should just be fucking running there. Because you don't give him a chance to spawn then. Right then. The mighty home. Fucking there's no place like home. Solid. Not said that either. Do you know what I mean? This is a fucking Voyage Discoveries. Right, let's get this one gone. Right, let me get around through here. Just level up. There we go. Something else you notice on this as well, on professional mode, is that a lot of the time, or I've noticed it on I want to say it's on Lord of the Flies. If you die on Lord of the Flies, it starts you right back on him, rather than halfway through the level. If you die on Home, it starts you on Home. But weirdly, if you die on home, it starts you back on home. But the flowers that you can jump into when you... If you get hit and you've got invincibility frames, you get knocked into the flower. If you're quick enough, you can jump back on home's back, as happened on one of my clears a while ago. But if you die on this and you start again back on home, then it cuts that bit of the animation off, so you haven't got them anymore. Here he is. Fucking red armors. I mean, there you go. Thought his mate was going to fucking pull a blocking job for him then. Let's overwhelm this one a little bit. Oh. Get a bit cocky. Nice. So there's the other two up here. Come on. Nice. Fucking hell, that could have ended badly. It's a good job I'd already peppered him. And I've got a good weapon. Right, I get extra life soon, right? 60,000, right? Bang on. You get quite a lot of them. Fuck hell. Them flies. I fucking knew that was going to happen. Still doable, though. Just got to focus, right? Is that going to be another... Yeah. There's certain ones that are always that. Like the one... If you spawn all the chests, irrespective of at what point you get hit and at what point you haven't got your armor, on the level before, when you go... The bit where I died, the bit with the crystal spike, right? If you go past that, that chest that spawns on the back, when you go past the first kind of tower, that chest that spawns on the top of there is always armor, irrespective if you've only just lost your armor. Come on. Who's up now, this idiot? Right, really need to fucking get a bit of luck here. Oh, I think that might be it. Come on. Nice. What I've also found you could do as well, isn't it? Like, it's from watching a couple of other videos, actually, a long play. If you walk across that path, the one underneath you there, you can spawn a chest, and then you can walk up to spawn the heads, and then walk back down, and stand on that chest. And you fire, like, when you fire with this, a couple of your bullets will go through kind of the ceiling. So when he moves his head down, you can kind of you can clock the one on the left basically by just repeatedly jumping up and down. I mean, it's boring to fucking watch, but it does work and it's largely risk free. Because the risk you've got on this is if they just fucking pile forward. Like if they both fire they could both fire fireball in an undodgeable kind of arc. Get that. I mean, that was fucking sick, wasn't it? Right, come on. Now, see if we can get a good wave of... Oh, fucking hell, he's getting a lot there. Jesus. Nice, stay there. Arthur, someone's trying to attack you. Arthur, duck. You done well so far, you will not be able to defeat Loki, who's behind the door. Go back to the village and get the magic power from the goddess of battle. Oh, Prin Prin. Arthur, put on a magic helmet and open the magic box. Still funny. I am sure that the goddess will appear. Good luck, Arthur. I believe that you'll defeat Loki. You're damn right I will. I ain't come here not to. Right, let's spawn this one. And then, Jesus Christ, a few of them on screen then, won't there? We should be able to get the Psycho Cannon at the next opportunity. Now, most of the weapons you've seen so far, like, look exactly the same as the other ones. There's a few kind of minor cosmetic differences. This doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as do you know what I mean? It looks a lot smaller than the arcade Psycho Cannon, but it is still massively powerful and really well suited for these first couple of levels. The first two definitely. Absolutely rinses red armors just because they've got to close the distance, haven't they? And if you've got the gold, so it is. I have pressure tested it a bit. If you've got the gold armor, then because you haven't got magic, your psycho cannon bullets will stop bullets. Whereas if you've just got either your underpants or the standard armor, it won't. So that's, and also it's faster and goes a bit further as well in the gold armor. So it's kind of a really unique thing, really, because although there isn't magic for it, there's a real point, and I like that there is a point of pursuing the gold armor with the psycho cannon, because obviously you can't get it without having the gold armor. You see the way I took that thing out then, that skull out then. So yeah, there is a real point to pursuing that armor, really. But it's kind of a kind of nod to where the series would go next, really. Because if you look at the SNES game, the SNES game was the one where you had 2 sets of powerful armor. The first armor gave you a super version of the weapon you had without any magic. And this is kind of a halfway house for that, really, because the gold armor psycho cannon is a massive step up from the regular psycho cannon or the I don't want to say the underpants psycho cannon. I mean, that just sounds fucking dodgy. But yeah, this is what it is. Right, let's go. Cheeky bit of parallax there. Come on. Just don't fuck me in. Come on. I mean, that is solid. And an absolute banger of a tune as well. Solid. That's a lot easier to get through as well. But it is on a bit of a lower arc. Come on, dickhead. Yeah, I didn't think so. Red Armor's not a fan of this weapon at all. Bit of an awkward one to have here. I mean, there's bits of this that it's good for. This first bit's good for because you can turn to and they'll skim across the ground. Yeah, I might as well have that. So it's a bit more reliable here. Like that. Ugh. Although both of those are good weapons for the Cerberus. To be fair, it's only the axe and the firewater that are bad for the Cerberus, really. And the sword, obviously. I mean, they're bad for everything, though. They're just poor fucking weapons. Largely. Although, that being said, axe quite good for this bit. Just because it'll take out multiple things and it's got a fucking dead big chunky hitbox as well. Fucking hell, fuck that. Come on. There you go, get that. Yeah, big fan of the big fan of that axe just for that one bit. Oh, I'd have that knife, I could fucking get it. Can make this. Come on. There we go. Solid. What's the next extra life at? 130, right? I mean, we've just lost the 1 life so far, right? On that fucking really random death with the random one-shot death in the caverns. Come on. I'm happy with that. That's solid. Right, home. Not home, what am I on about? Kasuto. Home, fucking hell, calm down. Jesus Christ, I need a bit more tea, don't I? Come on. Shit. Ah, well. It's not too bad losing your super armor there, because you can get it back at the next fucking... You can do the... If you do like a 4 diagonal jump, so straight from the get-go here, you'll spawn a chest. Like that. And then, if you go the... if you kill the tower on the next bit, and then go up the back of that fucking dinosaur there. Dinosaur Junior. I'm struggling actually. Never mind. You'll probably see what I mean here though, because if I can get to this next bit without dying, here we go. Yeah, if I can get to the net, if I can get not this chest. This is where I died, wasn't it? Random little death that was. Come on. Yeah, the chest here when I go back, nearly always a fucking suit of armor. There you go. Bang. Come on. Fuck's sake, that was close. Still doable though. Just gotta focus. Spawn this one. Nice. Come on. There you go. Solid. Right, another 2. I mean, that's good. Just need to take this tower out. Oh, touch. Right. I could get... depends. Yeah, now spawning it here isn't a fucking problem, really. It makes more sense than doing it kind of later on. Oh, shit, I can't jump up there, can I? Right, let's go. Come on. Oh, fucking hell, that was close. See what I mean? That's a key part there. Do you know what I mean? Because you take your time, then... Oh, fuck off. What a load of shit that was. That's still doable, though. Look who you're talking to. I'm the fucking master of this shit. Right, let's go. I'm up for this now. Proper up for this. Just don't be a prick. Shit, I don't need this. Come on. Jesus Christ. I'm getting pegged back harder than the fucking true Geordie here. If that is actually true. I mean, I don't know if he's here. I don't know. I'm sure he's done a podcast here responding to those rumours. But yeah. Geezer getting pegged back harder than England in a fucking World Cup semi-final, isn't he? Anyhow, enough of that. Come on. Fucking hell, Sam dear. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan, chums. There you go. Solid. So I can get the golden armor for it. Yes. I have to think for a second then. Come on. Oh, I thought he was gonna go straight on that then. Come on. Fucking built for this. Yeah, if you've got the thingy there, if you've got the Psycho Cannon there, it makes so much more sense to just fucking rush these two instead of having to go back down here and play this fucking game. Because you can jump over the first one and then just wreck the second one, because the second one's fucking sat down, isn't he? So by the time he gets up, you can generally kill him. This is where you've got problems. We've got one on either side and they're both dicking around with these fucking strange patterns. It's alright. It's alright though. Just calm. Fuck off. Still doable. Let him come again. Fucking hell. He's doing that a lot, isn't he? There you go. Fucking let them come. Fucking Frostmourne hungers. Right, can you imagine? So this one should be a suit of armor as well. As I said in the other playthrough. Okay, we're okay, we're okay. Fuck's sake. Never fails to get me fucking heart rate going, this doesn't. It's just tough though. Just so much. The problem is, right, that shit can go wrong very quickly with this. And jump them. Yeah, there you go. Up to the second on top. Wait. Go. Fucking hell, that was close as well. Close than it needed to be. So yeah, I could spawn them, go back down there, and then jump. But yeah, fuck that. See which way it goes. There you go. I've got this. Nice. So I need what? One more and there's a chest up on the top here. So I'll come through here. There you go. Thank you very much, princess. Nice. The other weird thing with this as well, the visual visual cues are slightly different for me. So I've had to relearn where stuff is because there's less detail. Fuck off. Because there's less detail. So I'm like kind of guessing as to where stuff is. I'm sure I can get a suit. There you go. Interesting. I thought that would be that. Solid. Did that take that out then? Oh, never fucking mind. Right. What are the flies? Come on. Just need a good fucking... Yeah, see, so I couldn't take the bullets out then. He should go above me, should he? Oh, Jesus. Fucking hell, that was close. Shit. Oh, fuck. I thought that might get me. Can't take too many chances here. Right, let's go. Come on. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, never mind. You see there, right? Straight back on. Alright. Bit of room. Yeah, I've got a lot of room here. Depends if it comes straight down. Yep. Oh, shit. Same thing again though, right? Yeah. Sure that can... This is it, right? Yeah, just about. Right then, Loki. Oh, fucking hell. Let's go. So very faithful to the arcade thingy, this one. Tactics still the same. Just hug just the side of the laser. The center laser. And then you should get the kill. And that, my good friends, is Ghouls N Ghosts on the Sega Megadrive, done on professional mode on a single solitary credit. We lost 2 lives, one on that really strange death on the caverns first time round. Congratulations! Amazing. One on the cavern the first time round, and one just on the Lord of the Flies when we got a bit of bad luck with that. What's it, didn't we? And a bit of bad luck with the Gasutos. Amazing. Ah, the Psycho Cannon. Form Valkyr. Then after a dreadful battle, he finally defeated Loki. Psycho Cannon form. Bloody hell. People's souls, which had been captured in Loki's body, were released. And the Princess of Hus was revived. Hus! Has been restored to his peaceful self. Thanks to Knight Arthur, you're welcome. However, there's no reason the Ghouls N Ghosts world will not be restored by someone someday. Is Arthur's battle truly over? No. I've been saying this for about 18 months. And that, my good friends, is that. Oh! Like I say, ending a little different in terms of you don't see you don't see the names of the stuff. You just see a little montage of the scenes. But what a cracking conversion. They did a great job, right? Really, really great. And the music's really good. It just, like, I can't imagine. I mean, because I didn't have a Megadrive ever. And I didn't have too many. I suppose I must have had one or two, but I can't think off the top of my head of too many ports of arcade games that I had back then. I did play, like, at friends' houses who had. So I remember playing Golden Axe on the Mega Drive and being really impressed at what a port it was compared to, like, the arcade version that I played. And I played it on the Master System, so obviously the Mega Drive version of Golden Axe was really good. But, like, this at the time was just a fucking marvel, really, when you consider how close it was to that great arcade version. And it showed it's a good tool for showing kind of what the machine can do. Do you know what I mean? The music's really kind of bright, and all the colours are really kind of bursting out the screen at you, and it's vibrant and playable, and there's a couple of game modes. Do you know what I mean? It's just it's a cool it's a kind of cool exercise. That's the wrong thing, but you know what I mean. It's one of those things, like, it's a cool, like, demonstration of what you could do with the system. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's always going to be, and that is the thing, right? If I didn't do this channel, I'd have never developed the. Oh, there you go. So you did get that from the intro, huh? If I hadn't have made this channel, I would never have the unhealthy obsession that I've got with this game. Not to this level. I wouldn't beat it to the point that I have. So kind of, I don't know. I kind of feel like, I mean, that's almost exactly like the arcade. But yeah, I just feel kind of grateful, really, that you people have watched all these videos and motivated me to do kind of bigger and better clears. And from that, I'm at the point that I'm at with, yeah, I'm at the point I'm at with Ghouls N Ghosts. Also, that music is from the thingy, obviously. The arcade intro where Prin Prin gets shot with that laser. I always think that I skipped that because I'd seen it that many times I couldn't be arsed, but I wonder if it's just fucking trauma, to be honest with you. I don't like seeing Prin Prin getting hit. But that is that, my friends. What a cracking version. And yeah, I promise you, the last Ghouls N Ghosts video for quite a long time. Probably until the Mario Kart version's finished and I put out the Japanese Mega Drive version of Ghouls N Ghosts on Saturday content. But apart from that, then I think we're all done with this. Unless I kind of do it live or something. But yeah, you know the drill. It's just fucking fantastic, Ghouls N Ghosts. Whatever version you play it on, play it, enjoy it. Watch my videos and then see how I do it and then just get better at doing it. You could all do this. Do you know what I mean? You've got a good fucking Ghouls N Ghosts clear and you just put the time in, drink some tea and we'll all be fine. Alright, I'm going to go now. I am on holiday as you watch this video, so somehow I've managed to press the button. So if you are watching this, I wouldn't have made as big a deal of pushing it on Twitter, obviously, because I'm fucking on holiday. But yeah, if you see the video or if you like the video, then tweet it out or put it up on your Facebook or do something with it. Do you know what I mean? Give us a hand with the social media push, because I'm going to be like bowling around in the sun. Do you know what I mean? And generally having a good time. All right, take good care of yourselves. Speak soon, and I will see you good people on Saturday if you're on Patreon, or on Wednesday if you're not, for another episode of One Credit Classics. Take care.